Welcome to the Banker's Masterclass series in association with CaixaBank on the new rules of digital banking. I'm Joy McKnight, Deputy Editor of The Banker. In Chapter 2 of this 5-part series, I'm joined by Cristina Lázaro, Head of CaixaBank Business Intelligence, to talk about combining the digital and physical worlds for a superb customer experience that is built on deep business intelligence. Cristina, thanks so much for joining us today. So I know in 2018 that CaixaBank launched its InTouch model. Can you tell me a little bit more about that and sort of what was driving it forward?
Oh, thank you, Joy. I would say that InTouch is a new omni-channel relationship model based on a remote assistance that perfectly fits with the new customer omni-channel needs. Actually, the retail banking customer, is a customer that is increasingly adopting this kind of new tool, the web-based tools or chat-based tools and remote advisory tools, but still they need the personal touch. According to the last McKinsey multi-channel survey, at least in Spain, more than 50% of the banking customers are saying that they really need still the human touch for their financial and personal advice. No? And then that's why in InTouch, the core of value proposition is the relationship manager. It's not a technological product, it's really the relationship manager, and to combine the relationship manager trust, proximity and confidence with all the technological capabilities that CaixaBank is giving you to interact with us in the other channels. Then we really try to mix two roles. We try to be with these customers as digital as we can, and learning and promoting and teaching with them to interact with us in a digital way, but as well giving the best advice that we can. And we want to give this advice in an extended hours, and as well with new tools, and tools that the customer could feel very comfortable. And we have created this in an efficient way. We have relationship managers with a portfolio of 2,000 customers. And we have protocol everything. We have a very systematic way to do the contacts. And overall, the customer is very happy.
And how important is advanced data analytics to this multi or omni-channel proposal?
Oh yes, the truth is that this project has been developed and born in CaixaBank Business Intelligence, because we have been used all the predictive modeling and all the sophisticated algorithms and analytics that we have in the bank in two main ways. One is to select the customer that better suits with this service. And then we have selected two kinds of customers. One are the customers that are not visiting our branches for at least more than 6 months. And as well another group that were customers that we are detecting that are leaving the bank or are in some way in some attrition path to leaving the bank, mainly because they don't buy anything with us in the last at least 5 months. Then with this selection we have achieved an average acceptance of the customers that we call one by one, and we have an average of 93% acceptance. And secondly, it's very important to use this very sophisticated predictive modeling to offer the best products and services that the customer really needs, and to prioritize the customers that the relationship manager needs to call every day.
So how would you say that the digital marketing has really changed to reflect the fact that a lot of customers don't visit the branch anymore?
Yeah, we really want to be close to the customer when they are looking for some new interests or new products or service. And for that, we have been focusing, first of all, in understand very well how is this customer, how to approach this customer. And then we have more than 20% customers that are really interacting with us only through the digital channels. And we have tried to understand with very deep learning and with analytics how is this customer, mixing the information that we have from the digital click stream behavior and with all the behaviorals and all the business and all the use of channels that we have from them. And then this customer is quite different. This customer in terms of age is 70% are under 40 years old, and our customers that are buying online, 50% are using mobile wallets, more than 60% are looking at the apps to look for their financials or for their invoices or whatever. And then we have, now that we have this approach, we really use these tools for doing remarketing, all the multi-channel journeys that we have mentioned before. And as well, what is really different is to use the marketing, programmatic advertising. And it's really changing the world in analytics again, no? And in digital marketing analytics. And we have in CaixaBank one of the most complete process to track the customer from the first interaction that he is doing in any channel and the last moment when this customer is buying a product. And then this is a different money to invest the money, a different way to invest the money, a different way to have a very good optimization of the conversion funnels, and we really we really understand how is this done for the customer.
So my last question is really around the use of big data, but also predictive modeling to really make the bank more efficient and again serve its customers.
We have constructed the data pool. What we call the data pool in the market is more or less a data lake, and in this data pool we have now 433 terabytes. And with all of that, you really need to change as well the way that you used to do the things in the traditional CRM and data mining areas. You really need to use new techniques to exploit the big data, and you really need new talent and new talented data scientists to use these techniques and to have people that that knows how to use machine learning capacities or how to program in the new languages as R or Python. And then we have, with all of that, we have used all the information to really have the value, the full value chain, and to have this model applied to the real marketing and action and commercial actions that we do every day. Then we have this predictive modeling with more than 1,200 variables. In the traditional way, we have more than, we didn't have more than 50, 100. And then with all of this, we really know how the customer is propense to the new products or services. The results of this have been that we have multiplied by 5, by 10 the results in sales, and that we are in the last model that we did, for example, we achieved that with 1% of the total population, we have the 30% of all sales, or with 10% of the total population, we achieve the full sales production.
Wow, that's impressive. So thank you so much for your insights, Cristina.
Thank you so much, Joy.
In the next chapter of this masterclass series, we're going to look at how the new emerging technologies are really creating a personalized customer experience.